You are constantly making those choices, and those choices are constantly coming into your experience exactly at the vibrational frequency that you've offered them. Esther has 2 houses in Southern California, and they're up on the hillside a bit, and they overlook the ocean, and we're trying to decide which story is the most emphatic, because there are 2 really great stories. So the guest house has a clay tile floor, and when Jerry and Esther were choosing that flooring, they chose it from a very beautiful sample. It was glazed, and it was shiny, and it was beautiful, and it's not what the builder installed, because he couldn't get it in a timely enough manner. So he chose another tile that wasn't glazed and said to Jerry and Esther, "We will seal it after it's down." Well, it never looked right, and the sealant never looked right, and the sealant won't stay in place, so chairs scrape it off. And Esther has been happy with that floor since it was put down 10 years ago. The point that we're wanting to make with you is that right now Esther could offer a fresh vibration about that floor. She could find someone who could really renovate it and get it the way she wants it to look. If she's in a place of non-resistance, she could rip it all out and replace it with something that she really likes. She certainly can afford to do that. But she's paralyzed in it because her vibration now is not pure, because she keeps telling the story year after year of what went wrong. If you came to her house with her today, she would say, "Come on in, floor's ugly." And you would be looking around at the view and the other things. You wouldn't have even noticed the floor. "Esther, that's all she can see." She would say, "Oh, we chose the most beautiful tile. It was a glazed tile. It was shiny and so beautiful. But they didn't put it in. Said they got something else. They said they would glaze it after the fact, but they didn't. They put a sealer on it that doesn't hold. Look under this table. Look where this chair is scraped across here over here. Look in here. Look over here. Look over here." So even though she could be doing what you are wanting to do, choose right now, she doesn't let herself choose because she keeps renewing that. Now, if Esther wasn't thinking the thoughts about what went wrong with all of that, no one would be thinking those thoughts. She's the only one that is keeping those thoughts active. Nobody else is thinking those thoughts. Nobody else ever did think those thoughts. Esther's the only one that ever thought those thoughts. So she cannot find the solution. She can't get to where she wants to be, which is so illogical to her, because she can get everything she wants. She chooses. All kinds of things happen around her. She's paralyzed relative to that. Now, why? What are the beliefs that she holds that won't let her pass that? That should not have happened. They shouldn't have made that decision without me. They shouldn't have done that. They should have sent us the tile and showed us what it looked like. They should have glazed a tile and shown us so that we could have seen the difference between the 2 tiles. We would have never chosen that. That was wrong that they did that. What other belief? I'd have to move all the furniture out of the house. People might bang it up when they move it out. Where would we put all the furniture when we move it out of the house? In other words, she's got all these very logical, practical beliefs that are not valid, that paralyze her, that keep her. So she holds herself in an uncomfortable place of attraction. Now, you see, we're talking about attraction. She wants a different floor. Calls a contractor. He comes over. He says, "Oh, I wouldn't remove this floor." Calls somebody else. He comes over. He says, "Yeah, I can remove this sealant," but he can't. Calls another guy. He comes over. "I can remove the sealant and I'll put this back on." Looks just about the same. She can't get to where she wants to be from where she is, because she keeps bringing everything forward. She's not in that fresh place. So the answer to your question is, you've got to be in a non-resistant place to just choose, because almost everything that you think about, you've got beliefs about it that are in the way of your choices. Does that make sense?
So it's perspectives we choose based on past circumstances that get in our way.
Say it again.
It's perspectives that we choose based on past circumstances that create the resistance that get in our way.
Yeah. A belief is just a thought that you continue to think. And so the answer is, just think the new thought more.